Ladies and gentlemen,
I gotta tell what I feel.
Press his room.
All right, y'all, you knew I was going to talk about Kaepernick. Of course, Kaepernick has pretty much been banned from playing football from the NFL for doing something very positive by taking a knee to promote awareness of the social injustice that's done at the hands of some rogue police officers to people of color. I know a lot of us supported that, and I was supporting and rooting for a Cap this weekend. But a lot of y'all got a little upset at Stephen A. Smith because Stephen A. Smith was calling it what I called it at real time. Before even Stephen A. Smith said anything, I called Super Ken, I called Albert, and I said, this dude doesn't want to play. And then I saw where Stephen A. said the same thing. Now, listen, I understand Cap and them wanting the media there so they can legitimize the workout so you can see that, hey, man, I can still throw ropes and do all those things. I understand him wanting that. But anybody could have snuck a recording and done that. But it seems too suspicious that they had an alternative site that was already there. It just seemed premeditated that they had a high school 58 miles away ready to take on that responsibility and was already set up. So it sounded like they had a plan B. Yeah, but Stephen A. Smith took a lot of heat from Eric Reed, who was one of the guys that, took a knee. And I respect for what they're bringing awareness and for that cause. And I said, even a year ago, I said, it's time for us to do something different to draw more attention to the problem. But then I knew it was a wrap for Cap when I looked at his T-shirt that said Kunta Kinte, basically saying I'm not a slave. Wear the shirt after you get the job. Get through the door. You can call me a tap dancer. I don't care. I'm a 60-year-old man, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you some of the things I've gone through with my life experience, and I think that's what Stephen A. was trying to do. The T-shirt that you wore basically said to those owners, I'm going to be a PR nightmare. Who wants to deal with that distraction? But you're going to call Stephen A. Smith a tap dancer because he disagrees with your process. I think there's a game that needs to be played. And a lot of y'all saying you're selling out when you do that. But when you shut the door on yourself, you can't play that game. Jay-Z says, I'm disappointed. He thought it was pretty petty. I did too. Over that one little issue, you went from 32 people watching you to 6. I understand you don't want to sell your soul, your pride, and your integrity, but you already did that a little bit when you took settlement money. So it doesn't matter. This is no longer about the cause. This is about Cap now. Playing the game doesn't mean you're selling out your principles. You got people in your ear that are taking NFL checks, gassing you up. Now, if you played the game, you could have had a bigger mic. Get in there. Wear your T-shirt. Then grab the mic. And then you have more people listening to you. No mic, no check, now a silenced voice. And unfortunately, the NFL wins in overtime. That's my rant.